and welcome back to another episode of On Our Terms with Mo
and Nicole,
where you are officially tapped into our group chat, text threads, phone calls, and just life after we clock out as beauty bosses. We'll be talking about love, relationships, friendships, business, and everything in between, unfiltered and on our terms.
And if you don't like what we're saying, stop watching, leave the conversation. Also, if any of these stories sound familiar to you, please do not react, because if you do, then everyone will know we're talking about you. Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
What's up, bro?
Bro,
what?
Honestly,
I feel like you're always fuck no. I feel like you're always in this state of well, I just what?
People are just weird. And that's it.
People are weird.
People are weird and be third party mad.
For sure. Would you like to elaborate at all?
You know what? I'm 32, y'all. Although I was never like this, even in my younger years. I just think it's so corny to take on other people's drama.
For sure.
When in 8 years, I'll be 40. Like, I'm sorry, I hate to say that to all you guys, but like, that's life, that's reality. I'm not taking on my friend's drama. I'm not about to be third party mad. I'm somebody that has to see how severe the situation is before there's any ass beating. But most of the time, it's catty and you guys can coexist. But it's very corny to take on somebody else's beef. Like, if Morgan don't like somebody, I take into consideration. If it's not severe, I peep it, but I'm not about to try to bully that person or just be like, hi, I actually don't have to speak to somebody if I don't want to. And if you don't want to speak to me because your friend is mad or whatever, you don't have to. There's no rule book that says you have to speak to me or whoever. This thing is weird. Third party mad. It sounds embarrassing when you say it out loud. Say it. Third party mad.
I do agree with you. I just feel like, well, there's an added layer onto that. We're not just older, in our 30s. We are also business women, business owners. I try to put those two words together. It did not come out. But we're business owners. So I feel like that's an added layer onto that, where it's just like, you never know who's watching you. We see our clients and customers out all the time. So you never know who's in the room. So it's like, it sucks. Like how we were just talking about how celebrities are, supposedly not supposed to react. But it's like, it gets to a point where it's just like, people gonna reach their breaking point. But also I do agree also, about like, you have to be in a space that coexist sometimes. And that's also a part of that layer of being, whether you're a pillar in the community or a business owner or whatever that may be, you should be able to coexist in a space without reacting. I'm a professional at it. Like, I'm also the person that you don't have to say a word to me. I'm not going to be like, that bitch rude. She didn't say hello or nothing. No, I'm very much a professional at seeing through people. I ain't got to speak to you. Like, and you don't have to speak to me. I don't take on my friends' beef. I feel like take into consideration and stuff like that. Like I said, we've said before, we don't like the same people. I have friends that don't like certain people. The severity matters, and if it's not that serious, it's not that serious. I'm just the type of person I shouldn't. If I'm not gonna go crazy about it, I'm not gonna let my friend crash out about some shit either.
Yeah, it's just not necessary. Like, I really want people to understand and learn that before you jump into somebody else's mess to save them, make sure you're not interrupting a lesson they need to learn. And I stand by that.
Yes. Label out, make sure to cut that one. No, for real. I definitely feel like, it might be a lesson your friend needs to learn, but also to continue the cattiness and to be physically, verbally catty towards somebody who did nothing to you, maybe to your friend. And I get not, I guess speaking to them if you don't want to, like, you know, whatever. We all have free will. But I just, yeah. And also, it's just like, I don't know. I think I'm the type of person where, shit, I don't know, shit. I don't feel like I get along and don't get along with people. It's just, I just exist.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I really just be existing. And so that honestly makes some people mad that I just exist.
When they don't have to look your direction.
Some people are mad that I just exist. People are, you know, I don't know. Like, and it's not just me. I feel like everyone goes through that. You know, I don't feel like, oh, I just everyone. So, like, if you don't like me, damn.
You don't have to pay attention to it.
You don't.
Just
you don't have to. Leave me alone. But to be mean to me, to be mean to somebody
when it's not your beef,
when it's not your beef, to be mean to anybody, period. And like, I'm not even mean to people I don't like. I'm not mean to them. That's not.
No, I don't even acknowledge them.
I'm grown as fuck. Be mean to you. You know how much energy it takes to be mean to somebody?
That's a lot of negative energy from you. You did all that for no reason.
I always tell people, everyone is not a bad person. I don't look at people as a bad person. They are just not good to me.
Right.
Because there are people who are great friends to people. You feel me? We see it every day.
Yeah.
You know, people are great friends to other people, but they may not be to you. You know?
And that's okay. That's
and
life.
That is okay. But that, to me, it's like, you're not a bad person. You just, you know, I guess we didn't vibe.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah. I just think we're just too grown for it. Definitely. Like I said, I'm not taking on.
It's the reaction shit. It's the gotta make a scene. It's the, you know, got to single-handedly.
You want to be seen.
That, but also it's the things that come with that. It's the making sure other people hate them too. Like, it's
you're recruiting.
Yeah,
I've never been that person to recruit people.
That's what it is. It's the recruiting. It's that. That's the perfect word.
Yeah, you're recruiting people. But my thing is this, though. What's embarrassing, which is why you shouldn't take on other people's beef, is that when y'all start being friends,
now
you're gonna try to sneak your way over. Like, oh,
that was gonna be my next point.
Hey, how are you? How you been? It's like, bitch, you thought I forgot? You was on your eyes
no more.
I peep it.
Girl, when I tell you, I know this shit so fast when it comes to social media, but you know, people that put a lot of stuff on social media, it just be like, you can tell when somebody break up with somebody, not friends with somebody, whatever, like, you can see that shit
loud and clear.
You know, I always be like, it look like so-and-so and so-and-so not friends no more. Look like so-and-so and so-and-so beefing. I ain't seen them together.
And then what do? Come up to us. Oh, how you been, girl? Well, last week when y'all was friends, it was head was down, look the other way, eye rolls.
Yeah, I don't know. I meet people where they at, so I go off of energy. I go off of what you feeling today. Okay, well, I guess that's what we feeling today.
I'm too self-centered.
Not you, but them.
Yeah,
you know.
Oh yeah, I'm too self-centered to notice it. Like, if people try to get my attention, probably didn't even know you were there. I try to tell y'all the world is mine, the city is yours. So, like, I didn't know you were there. Morgan has to tell me, did you see that social behind you? No, didn't know. I could see from your facial expression that that's probably what it was, but I don't know. I think my man texted me. Like, I don't know. I'm self-centered. One day you guys will learn. I call it self-centered.
I think it's my interactions with people is that I can tell where the energy lies. Like I'm saying, like, when somebody don't want to talk to me one day, I guess we're not talking today.
Yeah.
You know? If you want to speak the next day, I guess we're speaking today.
But it's still optional.
I speak when spoken to.
And that's what another thing I don't like. Y'all don't be liking people, but still be finding them on social media.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't understand that.
I do not follow people I do not want to see.
If I don't like seeing you in person, why the fuck do I want to see you on my timeline?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. So when people be like, oh, I don't like this person, but still follow them, no. When I tell you, oh, if you claim you don't like me, I might not make you unfollow me quite yet. It's gonna come, but quite yet. But oh, you getting hit it from that story. You're not seeing my everyday life and my everyday thoughts. You don't get that privilege.
No,
that's me weird. In real time.
Yeah.
this little timeline, these pictures that I post every 6 months. That's what you can see. You keep on seeing pictures like, damn, she ain't posted since 2025. Nope, she haven't.
I haven't. It's weird. I don't follow people I don't like, and I think a lot of people have that weird obsession. Like, it sounds crazy to sit with your group of friends and be like, oh, I don't like her, I don't like him. They're on your screen. The first thing when you open up Instagram or whatever platform, they're right there, and you just liking it or commenting or looking, scrolling. Now take them off. If they're like causing you so much distress and hurt and pain, do it. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, you won't get to see me in real time.
I had somebody say to me, well, I just want people to see me doing better than them. And then people was doing better than the person who said it. But like, it's a waste of time. So now you're working extra hard to try to prove a point to people who actually may not care.
Way too much energy.
Yeah, you care more than
wrong
them.
Place. Yeah.
When they actually cared more than you, it's now becoming you care more than them. So now you're the clown. Because I don't follow them.
I remember that happened. Somebody said that to me because me and my ex had broke up. I was living in Atlanta, and I started talking to somebody new. He was just asking me, like, about my business and stuff like that. Like, what made you start your business? And I told him, I was like, I had a boyfriend who I was living with. And, I was working a job or whatever. He worked at the club. So, I mean, automatically, if I wanted to go out, I would want to go out with him because I'm getting in free. And he's working at the popping club. And he was like, and I was like, and then he acted like I was like in his way or whatever. So he told me, like, you need to find something to do. Like, you need to do something. Find a hobby. I was like, oh, bet.
All right.
Okay. Mind you, anytime I went to the club, I was always good vibes. People loved me. Like, loved me. And then I would bring me, like, my cute ass friends, like, and we wasn't the type of bitches like, oh, let's have a bottle, let's have a shot. It's like, bitch, we'll get our own bottle. We'll go to the bar and buy our own fucking drinks. We don't care about being in your section. We want to go dance. We don't give a fuck about being in a section looking cute.
Yeah, sit on our phones.
Like, so it was like, it wasn't like we were a burden. Like, we were just trying to get in free. Like, we probably was coming here anyway. You're just the plus that can get us in without saying in this long ass line. You feel me? Like, so he was just weird like that. But also, I mean, if we think about it, he probably just had bitches there. Yeah. You feel me? Who knows? But when he said that, I was like, okay, bet. He didn't know who I was, obviously. He didn't know me for real.
Okay.
And that's how all of this came about. This is how my business came about. I went to go find something to do. I went to go find a bag, and then I moved and moved on and moved up. And
people got left behind.
Correct.
Adults were left behind.
You feel me? That was the best thing he could have did. Thank you.
You told me to go find something to do, and did.
And did. Found a whole business, quit my job.
Got a whole podcast.
Okay, like,
thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It took a minute to get there, and, he had his little reservations or, his negative thoughts.
Of course.
And he at one point was just like, and I probably said this on the one episode when we were talking about jealous partners. But yeah, he was like, I just can't believe that your shit grew like that. Like, I didn't think it would do that. I didn't think you would be able to quit your job.
And that's great to say to someone.
And that's why I said, oh, you didn't know me. Like, I was trying to let you be the man that you wanted me to let you be. And that's actually, like, why we broke up. Is because he said that I made him feel like he wasn't the man. Well, I gave you ample opportunity. I tried not to be the independent girl. I'll just do it by myself. I gave you ample opportunity to be the man. Baby, you wasn't doing what I needed to be done. So and you also told me to go find something to do. It's just that this something to do has now
been found.
Made me 6 figures. So
we love a happy
ending. And granted, he makes 6 figures now too, but I mean, had I let him keep being the same mediocre ass nigga,
you wouldn't be here today.
And still was like, I don't care what you do. I'll be right here. No, bye. So if that made you feel less of a man. But now he has become obsessed with like proving to me he has money.
I don't care, babe.
Or that, you know, he has the things that I guess we didn't have when we were together, which, you know, early 20s. Oh. Yeah, I was just, what was I talking about?
He's trying to prove to you that he has money.
Oh, yeah, now he's trying to prove to me that he has money, and it's just like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
Like, you waited until you was embarrassed, or you waited until I was disappointed to go get some fucking money.
You should have been the one trying to find something to
do. You talking about while we was together, like, oh, no one believes in me. You guys want me to stop doing this and stop doing that, stop doing what I love. No one told you to do that. People just told you to go get some money.
Right.
Go get a part-time job at least, so you can fund this dream. Like, all dreams have to be funded, nigga. I had a job I fucking hated, but guess what? It helped me fund my dream. It helped me get my inventory. It helped
here we are today.
Like, nigga, what? So, you know, it's just people be haters. People don't, you know.
And they be embarrassed. And it really sucks for those that actually don't be mad at you. But because they show their asses, they have to fake stay in character when really they want to be like, fuck, I just want to be cool again and be like, hey, like, hey, what's up? Hello. You can. They got to stay in character now. Like, I let this go on for too long.
Yep. No, for real. And I always tell people, like, you can always tell when somebody know they did something to you.
Yeah, they show it, their energy.
They show it with their energy, attitude. But then they don't talk to you. Well, bitch, I know I didn't do nothing to you. So if you feel that you didn't do nothing to me, why wouldn't you talk to me?
And if I ask you what the problem is and you don't tell me, I'm going to assume it's imaginary, because 9 times out of 10, somebody going to take that opportunity to be like, you did A, B, C, and X, Y, Z to me. Or they're going to say, no, you didn't do anything, or I'm not mad at you. But if I have to like pull teeth, oh, you don't have a reason. You want me to give you a reason.
No, for real. And example, perfect motherfucking example. So, as a matter of fact, like a week or two ago, I had 2 friend dates. Both of them was to reconcile. Mm-hmm. So, one of them, it was just like kind of weird vibes, with the, homie or whatever. They felt as if like I was being weird to them. Mm-hmm. I felt like they were being weird to me. So, like I said, to me, I have done nothing. So why the fuck I'm acting weird? Hi, hello. Every time I walk into a room, what's up? Hugs, like, you know. I'm also hearing that they feel some type of way about me. Mm-hmm. But that don't change how I act, because I have done nothing.
Nothing.
This person not talking to me.
It's like I did something, but they're the ones that.
But I'm talking to you.
Like normal, like I've always been. Hey, how are you? It's like, oh, did I miss something?
Or it was just like, they were just kind of like standoffish. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, or like, you know, venting to other people about the issue. And it would, like, my friends that know me were just like, talk to her. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure that you are being dramatic about the situation.
I'm sure you made it up.
It's all in your head.
It's imaginary.
And guess what? Once they spoke to me,
it was imaginary.
I said, did we not kiki the last time we seen each other? Where's the issue? Mm-hmm. I said, now, have there been some weird moments? And we both agreed on the same moments that of weirdness. And I said, and this is how I felt in that moment, but moments are just moments. Bitch, you could have been having a bad day.
Right.
You could be having a bad month, a bad week, whatever the fuck it may be. And then I also told them, I know you. So there was an extra body there.
Right.
Who makes you become this turtle. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. But I also was waiting on the right time to express that. I don't want you to feel cornered.
Exactly.
So here we are having this conversation. Did I let that situation affect how I felt about you? No. Do I have my opinions about it? Yes. And now that we have time to talk about it, and it's the right space to talk about it, I'm going to tell you. But I'm not going to tell you at a point of being vulnerable where you feel cornered or anything like that. Like I said, that's just an example of like, you had a problem with me. Mm-hmm. I don't got no problem with you.
And I don't know about it.
Yeah.
And if I did something to you, I have no problem giving you a sincere apology. If you're not allowing me to give you a sincere apology, there's no issue.
Or I just feel like shit. I don't give a fuck how many people tell me so and so is mad at you, so and so feels this way, and I'm gonna keep on acting the same way with so and so
until you tell
me.
Otherwise, you gonna keep making yourself mad because now
think I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah,
I'm not the one
mad.
I'm not the one mad. No, you're gonna have to tell me.
I don't have a problem admitting if it was one-sided beef because there's this guy that I know, and I feel like he was acting funny. Like it had went on for years. Like every time I would see him, he'd just be like, and I'm like, oh, okay. But he was good friends with my best friend. And so that's how I knew him. So recently I went up to him and I'm like, so you just not going to speak to me? He's like, Nicole, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, every time I see you, you don't speak, but I speak to your other friends. Like, this is how I feel, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, I can see why you think that because I was friends with your best friend and now we're not friends anymore. So I can see that. Yeah. He said, but I never had a problem with you. I was like, wait, hold on. Was this one-sided beef? He was like, yes, Nicole. I said, okay, well, what's up? What we doing tonight? He said, I'm going to get the person. I said, okay. Now when I see him, we heard.
He was like, now I know why you would think that, but no.
Yes. And you see how easy that is, y'all? Okay.
And I like that. You're assertive. Like, it's like, we got a problem. And I mean, I feel like I'm assertive too, but most of the time it's never me. So it honestly don't be me. How many times do people come to me?
Every time.
People come to me and say, what? So-and-so feels like this. So-and-so feels like that.
Every time. Broken record.
Well, I'm going to act the same until so-and-so decides to say something.
Till they're brave enough.
You're going to have to tell me, bitch, I can't stand your ass. I'm going to act the same.
I hate you. I don't want you.
And like I
said,
I'm going to be on the same energy you're on. If you want to talk to me one day, I'm going to, hey. If you don't, I'm going to, okay.
I'm reading the room.
But
I respect people so much more if they just tell me, you know what, Nicole, I actually don't like you. But, and there's no tension, no beef, no nothing. Like, you can not like somebody and there's no issue.
I told you about my fucking boyfriend's friend. When I told her I don't like her.
Oh, yeah.
I told her I don't like her.
This would be a perfect example of like, I actually know the friend, I like her. But I see why Morgan doesn't like her. Perfect example.
Y'all know I hate when she does that shit. Like,
cause I know why.
And the thing is, let me tell y'all something. I'm a Libra. I see both sides. I gotta speak into the mic on this. Okay. I gotta make sure y'all hear me. I'm a Libra. So when I say I don't like somebody all the time, it's not in whole.
No.
In this situation, I don't like her as a friend to my boyfriend. I have been friendly, also kissed this girl.
Still friendly
with this girl because she might be a cool person outside of that. Right? But I don't like her as a friend for him. And I told her. So, situation, Nicole already knows, but I'll tell you guys. So, anyways, I'm not going to start from the beginning. So basically, she meets up with us unannounced, sees us at a bar, tries to hang out. He's like, I didn't invite her. I promise I didn't invite her. And I'm like, I mean, it's cool. It's a bar. Like, choose free will. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can be wherever the fuck you want to be. So, but she ended up imposing on our date, on our night out. So, whole time she's like, trying to be funny. Like the bartender, like, hey, how are you doing tonight? She's like, oh, I'm good. Morgan just hates me. That's not a question. That's not a question. You ain't asking me shit. So I'm not responding. I'm not clearing no rumors, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I'm not clearing no fucking rumors, bro. So until she directly asks me, Morgan, do you like me? Do you not like me? I'm not going to say anything because, bitch, now you're trying to be petty. So the bartender kind of looks at me weird, like, what the fuck was that? I laugh. My boyfriend is in the middle, so he is just, I think, kind of nervous. Yeah, I think he's just kind of nervous because also we're still very new, so I don't. He's never seen me in this situation, like and this is his best friend to him. And I'm his girlfriend, and you know, he knows that I don't like her. So now this is the moment where she is going to know that I don't like her when she properly asks. So then we leave the bar, and she was like, "Can I go get something from your house, from his house?" And I'm like, and she's like, "I'll be quick. Like, I'm not trying to impose." I'm like, "You keep on saying that, but yet you're still fucking imposing."
Right.
So she comes to get some food from his house or whatever. And she comes in, this bitch warm up the food and eats it. I'm thinking she gonna take it to go. No, warms it up and eats it. So as we're doing that, she's like temperature checking me. Mm-hmm. Like, Martin, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, okay, here it comes. Then she asks a dumb question. Like, is the sky blue? No, she like acts like, oh, I'm dating this guy and he just popped up married or popped up engaged but still wants to fuck with me. Like, does that make me a bad person? Da, da, da. You know, and I'm, you know, talking to her. And she was like, I just feel like you keep looking at me like you want to like hit me or something. And she keeps on saying things like that. And I'm just like, anyways, okay. So then she starts asking me about skincare. Mm-hmm. And when people start doing that, and I know good and well they don't give a fuck.
They're trying to do that fake bonding.
Yeah, that temperature checking. I got the temperature checking. And I'm just like, okay. So back up, when she first asks, More, can I ask you a question? My boyfriend says, all right. You ask her a question, she gonna answer. Yikes. And I know he knew it was coming. He could tell what was going on. Because I feel like he already prompted her that I don't like her. I feel like he already told her. Because I will say they're very transparent with each other. So I feel like he has already probably told her I don't like her. I had already told him, like, tell her, yeah, that's your best friend, but she gotta stop calling you after a certain time. That shit is fucking rude. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, you just don't do that. It's not about, I think y'all are doing anything. I don't do that shit. I don't call my guy best friend after 9-10 p.m. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. That's just, I don't like that shit. As an adult, you just don't do that shit. Yeah. Call 911. Yeah, call somebody else. Call your single homegirl. And then here it comes. She's like, Morgan. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, why do you hate me? I'm like, here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
Like, why was she?
Because like I said, she don't really know me. And me and him just started dating. This happened months ago. So real kind of like 5-6 months into the relationship. And I could just feel the energy in the room. Like, fuck. Mm-hmm. All right. We about to get the real Morgan. So then she says, Morgan, why do you hate me? And I said, And she says, and don't lie.
Oh, I won't.
Oh, bitch, you don't know me. Lie. Me?
What did I say? 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna tell you why they don't like you.
I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up with me.
I'm gonna have a whole bullet
point with the fuck I preach, bitch. Yeah. Unless I feel like it's totally unnecessary, I just don't like you because of my own personal opinions that have nothing to do with you. Not have nothing to do with you, but it's not necessary to be like, I don't like you because... Right. Meh. No. But in this case, it affects me because he's your friend and I'm his girlfriend and we gotta find some type of boundary.
You're getting a PowerPoint of why I don't like you.
Correct. So she's like, and don't lie. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna lie. I said, I'm just trying to make sure I find the right words. I don't want to say anything that I really don't mean or I have to further explain. Mm-hmm. I said, it's not that I hate you, because that's a very strong word. I don't know you enough to hate you. Right. I said, but what I will say is I'm not a fan. You're not my favorite person. You're not my favorite person for him. Mm-hmm. And she says, why? And I said, you don't have any boundaries. Yeah. I said, you have no boundaries. And I feel like you treat my man like he your man when you ain't got him. But as soon as you got you a new man, you barely talk to the nigga, or, you know, whatever.
You all about your man.
Yeah.
Going ghost.
And then she also fetishizes black men, which I can't stand. But yeah, I was like, yeah, just not a fan of you at all because of these reasons. And she was like, boundaries. I was like, yeah. I said, first of all, I said, I have a guy best friend. So this is not coming from like a jealous girlfriend point of view. And I said, and I've kind of held my tongue on this to look at the scope of this friendship because I wanted to make sure I'm not coming from a jealous point of view. Mm-hmm. I'm coming from, no, I like him a lot and I want the best friend. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like you the best for him. Still don't. Still don't. And, we've had a few conversations about it. And I feel like I didn't tell him he had to stop being friends with her, but I feel like he kind of fell back a little bit on his own. But I was just like, I would never call my guy best friend after 9 or 10 p.m. and he would never do the same. I said, it's like a light switch. Like when we're single, we'll talk till 3 a.m. No problem.
No
call me, whatever. But as soon as we get into a relationship,
boundaries. Wall goes up.
Yeah, goes up. You call me during the daytime or he'll text me like, hey, you with your man? Or is it okay if I call? Or, whatever it may be. So I was like, yeah. And I said, also, what time is it? About 2, 3 a.m. would never be at my best friend's house at that time.
Yeah, no.
I said, especially with their significant other not there. I said, and I know you've been in this motherfucker before. I said, and it's like not even just like, why we've been together, but I know that that's what y'all have done. Mm-hmm. And I need that to cease. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you're right. We don't have no boundaries. We ain't never had no boundaries. Ain't nobody ever said nothing. I said, because I'm sure most women would feel some type of way because they don't want to come off as jealous or, whatever, nagging or, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to express how they feel. So they gonna say some shit that don't even matter, you know? So I was like, so I feel like y'all could have made plenty of other people uncomfortable with y'all relationships on both ends, but y'all didn't care enough to ask nobody. Mm-hmm. And, y'all just have never created a boundary and no one ever probably said nothing because they don't want to seem like the jealous boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
But I'm going to say something because I'm not jealous.
I just need to check you real
quick. And she was like, well, do you think like something would happen? Like we got too drunk, now bitch, you getting specific. So
what's good?
What's up? And I said, I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about you. Mm-hmm. And I said, anything can happen. I said, but what I will say is I'm just a girlfriend. He's your friend. And if y'all real friends, y'all gonna continue to be friends.
And I'm out the picture.
I don't have to be here. I could be here today, going tomorrow. Well, I don't want you going, no. I don't need none of that. I'm just saying. If y'all are real friends, y'all will respect these boundaries, continue to be friends, because I never asked you not to be friends. I said, he cares about you. That's your friend. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to just say the boundaries need to be set.
While I'm here.
Sure. I don't mind y'all hanging out. That's your friend. I'm a girlfriend. I've only been here a few months. You've been here years. I'm just saying, create boundaries. Mm-hmm. Y'all can still very much be friends. And if y'all feel like y'all can't be friends without them boundaries, then I'm out. Sorry. And I made sure both of them heard that shit. Because I didn't just say it to one person. I'm saying to the room. So everyone is clear. Mm-hmm. Something got to change.
ASAP.
And we ain't had no problem since.
Yeah.
That's how we solved that. So yeah, that's just a way of like, maybe she thought I was about to be like, oh no. It's fine. I don't give a fuck about him. Shit, he already know how the fuck I feel. I already done explained to him how I feel. He must have prompted you that I don't like you, so now you want to know. And this is why.
I love that people feel so, well, after a while, they feel comfortable to be like, why do you hate me? Because when it's me, the energy I put out, my facial expression, they just know. Don't even ask me to call. I know what I did. That's one thing about me. Like, you don't want me to tell you why I don't like you. It's going to break your spirit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people do not ask me because they know. Like I had one girl be like, yeah, you're very nice, but your facial expression, your body language, the way you carry yourself, it gives don't fuck with you. I was like, really? I'm glad you know. So don't do no weird shit.
Don't do no weird shit.
Because I will send you right back to the table with the other weird people, and now you got to be friends with them.
No, for real.
Yeah, I don't do that. Like, But I do like that people feel comfortable saying to you because you know what? Sometimes I do want to tell you, but Morgan's more nicer than me. Actually, not even nicer. She's more practical, more logical. What she just said, like, I need to think this through before I say something I don't mean. For me, it's just like, I'm about to rip your insides out.
It's just that I don't want to say more than is needed. First of all, sometimes, I said before, like, I feel like when you start to say too much, okay, now it's too much emotion in there.
Right.
I don't want you to feel no emotion coming from me. I said what I said.
Bullet points.
This is what it is. You're not getting nothing else from me. Once I start blabbering and stuff, now we done got too deep.
Right.
That's not what I was trying to do. I don't want you to, no. This is what it is. Like, or I don't feel the need to say things that are going to hurt people. Like, I used to be that. Like, and when I tell you that's something I had to grow from, because, baby, I know how to stick it to you. And it still will come out here and there if it needs to. I don't know if it ever needs to, but if it feels the need to come out, it comes out. But I know how to stick it to a motherfucker. So I've become really good at just also knowing that I bother people more than they bother me, and that bothers them.
Yeah.
Like, that bothers people. So I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that I bother that. Like, I like that you get bothered because I don't have no reaction.
Yeah, I didn't do
you can't read me. I feel like people are always trying to read.
Which is so weird. Instead of just being cool and just being normal. But they can't. It just disrupts their spirit.
Yeah, they be like, I can't tell. Like, she kept on being like, I can't tell if you hate me, if you like me, if you... I said, I don't have no opinion. Like, I don't know you. I don't like you for him.
Right.
But you probably a cool person. She was like, can we hang out? No. Why? I said, you're his friend. He was like, I don't care. First of all, I'm not talking to you, sir. No. Well, he said, I don't give a fuck what he said. I don't want to hang out with you. Well, why not? Bitch, because I got friends and I almost said something like, because, like, I can't talk to you freely. Like, a homegirl. Like, if you feel like I'm hurting your friend, you're going to tell him.
Because, again, I'm actually optional in that man's life. I can leave and you'll still be here. Yes, you're going to tell. And honestly, as you should. You should tell.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Should.
So then I'm mad at you because you told your best friend.
We can't just go hang out. I don't just hang out with people. I don't just hang out. I don't do that. So no. But also we just not about to do that. Like I don't do that. Unless even if we did get married, bitch, by then I hope she's not there. I'm not gonna like she was like, when we get married, you're not gonna be there.
We were seeing on Instagram.
You're not invited. You're not. I'm sorry. I've already made my decision. I'm not thinking. I'm not. Now, if I ever say she can come, something happened. Pigs flying outside.
Child.
Pigeons don't turn into pigs. Have to. Because no.
Yeah, see, I don't like her.
I don't like her. No.
I know you don't. I
don't like her.
I'm just brutally honest. So yeah, people don't ever feel comfortable telling me like, why don't you like me? Like I said, they answered on their own. But acting funny towards me when I have done anything to you, you really setting yourself a failure. I think you hate yourself.
Yeah, every time, it was so funny because every time I asked somebody, besides her, every time someone asks me why I don't like them, it's usually funny because someone asked me that. And it was like, bitch, you've been acting like you don't like me. And it wasn't, and the thing is, yeah, it's like they tried to turn their acting like they don't like me onto me, like you have been acting weird. Have I?
Yeah.
Have I?
Because we wasn't weird before.
Then all of a sudden, I started bullet points. Mm-hmm. This is what happened. And from that, yeah, I might have started backing the fuck up.
I had a reason.
But I have never been mean, malicious, anything to you. But these are the things that you did. That within that timeline
to me
when I felt as if things shifted. So I think I should be the one asking, do you have a problem with me? But to see the problem is with that, I don't give a fuck.
No, and it bothers them. I don't want to ask for your hot takes.
Yeah. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little self-centered.
I am.
But anyways, enough about that because we're not about to dwell on some shit like that. You feel me?
Just be smart.
Yeah.
Lesson of the day. That's our lesson.
Period. Lesson of the day. Mind your business, stay in your lane, and stop taking on third party beef.
Because you're
Don't be the
interrupting a
third
lesson.
party. You might be fucking up the lesson for your friend.
Yeah, and you might be fucking up a
And
bag
that's
for
part
yourself.
of being a good friend. Sometimes you gotta let your friends learn a lesson. You know how many friends I've lost because I let them learn a lesson? And they was like, "You're being fake." No, it's your mama's supposed to save you, not me.
You just saw the video on my phone. That was a lesson that needs to be learned.
Correct. Mm-hmm. I'm not the one. No.
No, sorry.
Now later I'm gonna tell you. You know that was your
wrong.
fault. Yeah. But anyways, today we are talking about that young moolah.
Young moolah, babe.
See, because now you're taking on my shit. You're taking on my shit because usually you have a little TV reality show little line, but now you're trying to take my song. Okay, but yeah, we're talking about that young moolah. So I feel like we both have been not only in our broke era, but our bag era. And I feel like, it was just like that meme on Instagram where it was like, entrepreneur life, you can start out the day with $6.24 in your account. And then by the end of the day, it's 64,000. It's just like, that's real life, So I guess we can start off with, what is something you spent money on in your broke era that you're almost embarrassed by now? I know mine.
You know what?
What?
Going shopping at like Woodburn, like Guess.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, their jeans are bomb. They fit perfectly.
Okay.
But their jeans are like $268. That's my favorite number. But like literally like $268. And it's just like, it doesn't be my adult years. It could just be in my teenage years as well. Like, I see a brand that I like. It doesn't have to be designer, but Guess at the time was like my favorite brand, and it still is. And I just want it. And then I look back on it, even at 32, and it's like, girl, now you could have went to Ross. You could have went to Marshalls, or you could have just not spent money at all. It's embarrassing because I don't got those jeans today. It's not like the jeans appreciated; they depreciated.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You think about those things. Like if I had money to go buy a Birkin, it's like, oh, okay, well, if I don't have no money, you go sell that Birkin. But a lot of designer stuff that we get, it's already out of season the second the receipt prints out.
No.
It's over.
No,
Coach is looking at you like, new shipment's coming in right when you leave. That's old.
Correct. I feel you on that. Something I've spent money on, I would say.
Mind you, this before Afterpay.
Period.
And Klarna.
Period. Something I spent money on that I probably shouldn't have at the time. Flights.
Really?
I used to be everywhere, bitch. Gone. Flight, hotel. Maybe not always hotel, but Airbnb, rental car, bitch, coming back home, counting a negative. Girl, had a time though.
Yeah.
Embarrassing, but had a time though. Now, also, I was embarrassed then. I don't really care now because I feel like shit. If you ever in a hole that much, bitch, file for bankruptcy. I did it. I filed for bankruptcy at 27 years old.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Filed for bankruptcy at 27 years old, but it wasn't because whatever. I had got into a car accident Valentine's Day. Probably like 2018. I got into the car accident at 12:02. My insurance had ended at 11:59.
Friend.
Yeah. And I was in the process of looking for new insurance, but I was like, living in California, blah, blah, blah. Totaled my car, all this shit. Baby. That just, it starts like I'm supposed to pay for this person's car, which I think that can be like $15,000. Like once they send me the bill for her shit, in which honestly, it was her fault. But of course, I just hate the fact that like just because you're behind somebody and hit them, like it's your fault. This bitch stopped on the freeway, bro. This bitch was stopped on the fucking freeway.
It is your fault. That's messed up.
You know, it's a fucked up situation. So, you know, that was that. So it was just kind of like at the time I ain't had no job for real. Like,
yeah,
I don't have $15,000 and I'm not gonna have $15,000. You feel me? So I'm talking to everybody. We didn't have ChatGPT at the time, but me and Google, I'm talking to Google, and Google was like, bitch, file for bankruptcy. Like anything over however much, 1,000, 10,000.
Your debt?
Yeah. They were just like, and it, you know, it was other things. Like I had other debt. So they was just like, I had credit card debt. Like, shit, I think, what was it? Shit, Capital or somebody, bitch, they started garnishing my checks. Like, bitch, life was hard. Like,
life was life.
Life was life, and it was taking me through there. Like, bitch, and I was taking all them fucking hits, bitch. I was taking all them fucking hits, bitch. And yeah, I wouldn't get my checks from work, like nothing. I didn't get my fucking taxes that year. Like, oh my god, life was so sad, bitch.
I feel it.
And yeah, I filed for bankruptcy. And when I tell you, because you know, it's like shit, when you be late on shit, they calling you, they emailing you, they calling your family, it becomes a lot. Like I've even talked to friends that have gone through it, and I'm just like, file for bankruptcy. When I tell you, you walk out that lawyer's office and all them calls stop. You never hear from it again. It's great. And then, you know, people are like, oh, we can't have the credit for this long or da da da. It's like 2-3 years. And after all that, you don't want to. You don't want to build no credit. You don't want no extra bills. You don't even want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, honestly, it was the best thing that could happen. And I was embarrassed about it. But now it'd be like, shit, bitch, I wouldn't be where I'm at without that bankruptcy.
Okay, it's a learning experience.
Yeah, and it was just like I did it at 27, bitch. I'll be 37 soon. That's 10 years. They stay on your record for 10 years. So
time went by.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh my god, I'll be almost 40, bitch.
No,
life is great. I live like you know, life is great. I bounced back. It was the best thing I could have done. So
yeah, for me, like I said, it just was buying clothes, buying a lot of wants instead of needs.
Yeah.
And just being irresponsible. So like you thinking you have all this money and you realize none of that really matters because now again 32 is like, oh, I actually could use that money
exactly
to pay off some credit cards and real bills.
Exactly. So yeah, mine was a flight. I was going places and not handling my business. Wasn't paying my bills. Wasn't, you know, working just to go to the next destination.
Working to just spend it all.
Now, do I regret going to these places and having the experience I had? No, I do not.
But the money that was spent, it was like
at the time it was spent.
I went overboard.
Yeah.
There was no responsibility there at all.
Yeah, no repercussions were there, but the responsibility was not there. So I agree with that. Was there ever a moment you lied to someone about your finances?
No.
I don't think I've ever lied to anyone about my finances either. No. Especially like now this day and age, I just feel like everybody, like no matter how much money you have, I feel like people struggle in their own ways financially. Yeah. So whether you're, you know, minimum wage to 1%, I just feel like everybody takes hits on their own bracket. And I just feel like there's no point of lying about where you are financially because honestly, a lot of people have been there, done that, and sometimes you might be talking to somebody who can help you.
Most of the time, you're going to get a girl, me too.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with that as well. Yeah. Oh my God.
When I told like my friends that I filed for bankruptcy, it was a lot of people a few of them that were just like, okay, so what? Like, what I gotta do? Like, oh my God, they're calling me. It's ringing off the hook. Like, I get so much anxiety. I can't sleep. And I'm like, been there. I was having panic attacks. Bro, call a lawyer. Find you a lawyer. Because they just going to take the money. I don't even know. If I paid them, it was probably like $500.
No retainer or something?
Yeah. $500. Bitch, I have $500 to make all this shit stop. Yep. And be able to start over. I sure will. So, Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely haven't lied. I'm pretty vocal about it. I'm quick to be like, "Ooh, I don't got no coins," or "I need coins," or "I have coins."
Yeah.
I just don't think in this economy. Not saying you should tell people how much money you have or anything, but like in this economy, I feel like everyone's on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Even rich people, they have their own like problems. So, but in certain
everyone's
areas,
taking hits differently.
Everyone's getting their asses beat from left to
more
right,
money,
up and
more
down.
problems, more assets, more
liabilities, and I think
as you make more money, there's certain things you have to do to keep that money. Make sure shit to the IRS is legal money, and more money, more fucking problems, bro.
And I never understood
more
that until I got older.
Mm-hmm.
You really have
as
more
you make
problems.
more money, shit, they more in your fucking shit. Mm-hmm. They more trying to figure out how you making this money, where you spending this money.
They watching
where
you,
the money
go.
So it's just like I'm starting to realize that too. As I build, it's like, damn, scaling is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, the more money you make, the more money you owe.
You get punished for it in a way.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Like I was talking to my boyfriend, he's like, well, it'll be, I said, baby, I will never see a refund check again.
And they was
I
nice.
will always owe. I will
every
always
time
owe money. And he just looking at me like, what?
They don't get it.
And
no,
people
I
don't
will
get
always
that
owe.
shit.
Same with having a job, even every time you get a paycheck, something go wrong. Your car started doing
oh, I done fucked up cars. That's why I said I'd be taking flights. I wasn't handling my business, wasn't getting maintenance on my cars, wasn't paying my bills. I was doing that shit. Money was for sure the enemy. But on to the next question, which is, when did money stop feeling like this?
When I had it.
But even still, like, money is the enemy. Like, if you still had like the same habits with money, like, in which I feel like, I mean, we always, like, I still sometimes have the same habit with money. Like, I'm gonna spend it. But now I have a business. Now these are the things that I want to do are more expensive. Or, there's those seasons where I'm like, okay, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going out to eat, blah, blah. Because even still, like, my CPA was just like, bitch, you spent a lot of money on food last year. And I said, and I did. And he was like, and that's okay. I'm hungry. But I'm just letting you know.
This is a problem.
That's where your money went. Or a lot of your money went. And I was like, okay. Like, but it was like, I was like, but what I can tell you is like, yes, I did. I said, but I can't lie. A lot of those were for business, for networking, for things. Mm-hmm. So it did. And I said, man, I mean, shit, those things helped me scale. So, did it look like a lot of money? Yes. It was under 5 figures though. So it wasn't that fucking much.
Right.
It wasn't just a few hundred, but it was a hefty amount.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. I spend most of my money on food, which I'm really working on. Mm-hmm. I have to stop, the usual, since I get some money. Oh, I got coins now. Let's go out. And that's crazy.
I'll buy the next round. I'll buy your round.
You get a drink. You get a drink. You all get drinks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I be having to tell your ass, okay, stop letting the money burn in your pocket.
Yes.
Let it sit there for a second.
Because I actually am a good saver, but like you said earlier, there are some habits that still stick with me.
And I think it's more of a make more money. Yeah. Some of those habits I don't feel like have to go. Like, okay, yeah, I might cook a little more, but also I'm gonna make some more money so I can continue my habit. Mm-hmm. I also need to get in the habit of getting in the gym, but for now it's just like, yeah, that's my habit. So you see the memes where they just be like, I'm like, I can't do this no more. I be like, I gotta make more money.
Yeah, no, for real. I like going out to eat, so what I'm gonna do, make more money so I can
have a food budget. Yeah, so I can still go to nice restaurants. I can still
get my eyebrows done, nails done, waxes, laser hair removal, hair and everything.
Yeah, now have I ever slowed down on things? Yeah,
and it's tragic,
but not always. Like with what you said, I'm always get my nails done, my lashes done. This hair might not always get done. But also I have locks, so I don't really be giving a fuck. Or I trade people, or some of my services I trade with people since I do a service. So a lot of shit get done for the free.
Must be nice. But these lashes, they gonna stay on. Like, I pay $120 every 2 weeks, and my lash artist was like, "Wow, I really admire how you still make time to come for me. I mean, come to me when you have no money." And I was like, "This may sound crazy, and I know I shouldn't say this, but baby, I'd rather be homeless than get some new than not have no lashes. Because a full set, I'm not laying there for 4 fucking hours just to get some
and
little
that's
lashes."
what it be. And that's what it be.
Yeah,
That
I'm
full
sorry.
set.
Ugh.
Oh my God, the agony
Yeah.
to sit through a full set.
Yeah.
Or in the price. Once you stop getting your fills, that full price don't hit you. That full price is what makes you go longer with your lash break or whatever is. It's the price. Bitch, I went from paying, you said 110 to 120 to two some?
I think she might be 300-400. Ooh, baby. I don't care. I will figure it out. Like, I will have $500 in the account. Okay, so then 120 that's going to lashes. And me, I'll become a hustler real quick. Got 14 days, another 2 weeks to come up with another 120. Because I'm not laying there for no full set. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. It's too long. It's frustrating. I will choose my lashes every single time. As for my nails, I'm not really a nails girly, but y'all told me that y'all be looking at my nails when I show my bottles on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So I get my nails done, but I don't really care for other beauty services.
But it's like, I heard that you can do nails as a write-off, like, because that's part of your,
everything's
like,
a write-off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nails is a write-off. Like, people actually do, like, when they're service providers and, like you say, people comment on your nails, like, yeah, that's part of
my lashes are a write-off because you want me to look pretty with this hair done. So, promoting my products, everything's a write-off when you're dealing with me. But, yeah, it's just, money's... It stopped being the enemy when I had it, but when I do have it, I become sometimes irresponsible.
Period. But, you know, then I check and get it right back. But on with that kind of goes hand in hand. Money trauma. Like, when it comes to how you grew up and how your parents were with money. So, what did money look like in the household growing up? Was it talked about? Was it hidden? Was it the source of conflict?
No, it was talked about. My mom mainly, she's really good with money. My dad's very smart when it comes to money. He does the taxes, but I get my money house from my dad because my mom would be like, your father thinks money just grows on trees. And that would be me too, because honestly, it does. Like, we know how to make it grow on trees. And that's the problem. We know when really we should just let the tree just grow. We just start picking at it because we know we're going to get it right back. And so my mom would constantly get on my dad in their early 20s, like, you have to stop doing this. It does not grow on trees. Now today, although they're financially stable, he's just like, we could have retired early, or we could have been on vacation. There's just so many things we could have done had I just not been, you know, trying to take money and spend it, all that. And that's how I feel. And I better stop before I turn to that.
No, for real.
But it wasn't hidden or anything, or they weren't shamed by it. They're just like, no, you need to be responsible because you got to buy a house one day. You got to think about retirement, Social Security. If you have kids, you got to have money for that. And then college and braces. It's a lot.
Yeah, I feel like money was always the enemy in my household because I lived in a single parent household. And then it was like, even with my dad was an entrepreneur. So I feel like he didn't talk about his money because he's an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs go through so many ups and downs when it comes to financial issues. When it comes to financials, that, you know, it may become an issue, you know, where it's like, there's times that I'm sure he didn't fucking have it, you know?
Right.
Because now that I'm in this life, I know, like, you know, and, with like my mom, I feel like it was an enemy. It was a trauma, like from credit cards to, like, you know, just like her feeling like she don't have enough. Like, and then also she went from having a really good job to getting laid off. That's when like big layoffs started happening. She used to work for like the phone book company and, you know, had that job for years and years, thought she would retire from it, you know, and then having to go into these other just like part-time jobs, blah, 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 because like that was the economy. I think we were in a recession then, like it was just a lot going on. So like even my little broke bestie lifestyle changed, you know, from like you can have whatever you like to no, not today. Nope, I ain't got it, you know. So I feel like that's part of like why I spend money the way I do, because it's like I got tired of hearing like I ain't got it, I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Like even to myself, it'd be whatever you want, princess.
It do.
It'd be whatever you want, princess. Like, and sometimes I do have to tell myself like, not right now, but it's never really no. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's me healing my inner child, because, you know, like my mom has a really bad trauma, like, or relationship with money. Like she's not a gambler or anything like that. I just feel like she feels like if she spends $5 over the budget, that $5 is not coming back. Like, you know, where I'm just like, she's just like, oh my God, you spend money like you're rich. Why do you act like this?
My mom
and I'm just like, I'm not gonna stop doing me or stop being happy or stop being in motion because I don't have it. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go get it.
You shouldn't stop having to go on vacation. You shouldn't really limit your life. And I hate budgeting. I hate feeling like I have to cut off something. Like no nails today, so I have to go do this. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I want it all, and I will figure it out.
Exactly. So I feel like on one side, like when it comes to my dad, who I didn't live with, like it was kind of hidden because he was an entrepreneur, and one man in general wants you to know that he's not doing well financially. And then as with my mom, I feel like it was kind of hidden, but it was more of like it became a burden. Like, you know, like I said, it was just never, she never had enough or felt like she had enough, or like, you know, I don't know. She's still kind of like that, but I'm different, and I feel like she watches me and it's like, okay, like I can have some fun, you know, whatever.
But I am smart about it. Like I know I'm someone that's not going to be like, oh, let me go get a new car today. If I can't buy it 2-3 times, I'm broke. So I shouldn't be buying it one time. So I'm very mindful about what I can and cannot buy.
Yeah. I feel like shit, you know, I went without a car for years. I went out of a car for years. And then I finally I justified it. Like, okay, you're going to work, this is how much I saw how much I spent on fucking Ubers and public transportation and stuff. It was more than a car payment in a year's worth of time. So I said, well, looks like I'm getting a car, because obviously I have the money.
Right.
You know, for the car payment, for the, you know, we forget about it. There's insurance and stuff too, but even still, it was just like,
which is a
now
scam.
I can justify the car. Before I couldn't justify the car.
Those Uber rides, that's gas. That's gas money right there.
Exactly. So it was like, dang, I'm spending what I made today to get back home. And then, you know, even with, you know, I put my car on Turo, which, you know, you could drop it off the airport and all that. And, you know, Turo try to make you basically lower your price and, you know, make it better for the customer, cheaper for the customer. But it's like, honestly, Turo's not worth it putting your car on there unless you have multiple cars.
That's true. I've always heard that. And it does make a difference.
So it was like, okay, this is cool, but it don't make sense.
It's cool for the moment.
I have multiple cars, because now, I gotta spend money to get to work every week, and now that Turo payment, I'm breaking even or I'm in the negative, because
you're back at square one again.
Yeah, like there's no point. Somebody just had my car for a week. Like, that's all they did is I let somebody borrow my car for the week because I didn't gain anything. As for common money trauma responses, like hoarding, overspending, avoidance, anxiety around checking your balance, feeling like money always leaves. Kind of just talking about this like with our parents, but as for with me, I definitely have avoidance, checking that account balance. Money has even kept me up at night. Like I told you about my bankruptcy, like before that, the calls from credit collectors and debt collectors, baby, it's anxiety.
I won't check my bank account, y'all. Like, when I go into the bank, all the bank tellers know me, and they'll be like, okay, Nicole, how can we help you? And I'm like, you know the drill. Don't give me no receipt, and don't tell me what's in my account. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. I just need to say yes or no.
You act like you robbing the bank. Look, this is what I need. You better follow directions.
What is the procedure? When you have a gun to your head.
It's the fucking procedure.
When you have a gun to your head.
Period.
And I would tell them, do I have $120 in one of those accounts to get my lashes done? And they be like, or that's it. We communicate through like sign language and, just body language. I don't need to know at all. Now, when I had a lot of money in the account, I didn't care. I checked my bank account because like, it's just whatever. Like, it was just nice watching it grow. Now things are a little different. The economy, I just need you to go, yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down. That's it. Oh, it was so sad. One lady was all like,
no.
I said, okay. I'll be back tomorrow. My boss was like,
the fact that old ass. First of all, only old people go to the bank, y'all, and check their balances and shit. My grandma don't know how to work online banking, so she go to the bank. Bitch, you are grown as fuck.
No, they all be like, don't you have online banking? I'm like, yeah, it's right here. But you don't check it? No, it's too much trauma. It's way too much trauma. So that's why I need you to tell me yes or no. If I check my account and there's more money than I thought, oh, we hitting the streets. I can't do that. I can't. So just tell me yes or no. And then she says no. I'll be like, okay, I'll be back tomorrow. My boss is like, girl, why you keep going back to the bank and you ain't got no money in your account? I'm like, because I just truly believe that money's going to drop into that account. So I go every day. And I walk up into the bank every day to where the security guard is like, hello. I'm like, hi, I know I was here yesterday. Hi, I wasn't here yesterday. Hi, I know I was here yesterday. And they'd be like, hi, Nicole. I'm like, did money drop? This time money dropped. Okay, I told y'all money would drop. I told y'all. I just had to come 5 days a week. Bro, what's wrong with you? It's got to a point to, you go to the bank, they give you the ID, and you get them ID and credit card.
Yeah.
They just, we already know who you are.
Maybe.
Just give us your birthday. I'm like, okay. Yeah, girl, I go there so much.
That's sick, girl.
I don't know how much my account. I live life on the edge. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, honestly, I could be a millionaire and I don't even know.
No, yeah, I don't check the account. Like, sometimes I be thinking I got more money than I got, and sometimes it don't be as much money in there that it should be.
Mine declined at the nail salon one time. I had a panic attack. I called Napoleon. I was like, Napoleon. He was like, calm down, calm down. I was like, I've never been broke before. Oh my God. Somehow I found $55 and I got like 10 accounts, y'all. And we walked out with fresh white toes.
I'm dead.
He said, so what you gonna do? I was like, I don't know. I guess we're gonna hit the streets with these products. I don't know.
Girl. And then it's like, you start to be embarrassed, but then we think about how many people wasn't paying their bills to go see Beyonce and taking out loans to get Beyonce tickets. And, it's just like people have their own vices, and money is a vice for people. Like, that's a drug. That is, yeah. Like, it makes people world go round.
Ew.
Like, and people be like, money don't make the world go round. Actually, it does.
I'm sorry. I know they say money doesn't bring you happiness, and I do believe that's true. It doesn't. But for me, baby, smiles.
Smiles, but also it's all like, day. Bitch, you also want a house, a family, a man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bring true happiness. No. Yes, does it bring feelings of happiness and joy? Absolutely. Yeah. But does it bring true happiness and all the things that you want in life? No. No, it doesn't. So I think that's what they mean by that. But yeah, no.
Absolutely. But I'm still gonna find a way to get that Marc Jacobs back.
Period. As you should. So yeah, work towards it.
See, they fucked up when they did Afterpay. Because now I feel like I'm paying $10 for shit.
Period. I'm dead. Girl math.
Yeah. See?
Girl math.
You understand.
When girl math became a thing.
That's real.
Was like, that's real. That's real. I think my issue is avoidance. For sure. Not checking that bank account. I feel like I used to feel like money wasn't coming back. Like, I used to feel like once I spend this money, it's not coming back, and then I'm gonna be broke forever, and then it's just gonna keep on depreciating and depleting, and oh my God, like, I'm gonna be broke. But now it's like the feeling of like, I will never be as broke as my brokest again.
Oh no.
God willing. Like, I know how many skills I have now. I know that shit, if all else fails, I can help other people build businesses. I could be a social media manager. I have so many other things I can do just from having even this one business. Like, I've helped my mama's food cart, like, go viral and be in magazines and stuff for, just what I did on social media. Like, so it's just like I have other skills that I know will make me money. Like, I got a whole cricket machine, bitch. If all else fails, bitch, I'm making shirts. Like, it's like that. Like, baby, no. Like, anything gadget or whatever I have, but believe me, it make me some money. So
it's getting figured out.
I just feel like shit. I feel like anybody is like that. I don't give a fuck how much money you have. Like, if you're a fucking millionaire, bitch, you're gonna be scared to check if your account went from 3 million to 1 million.
Because that's a difference.
You feel me? Like, your butt cheeks are still gonna get tight. Like, even
you
when
start
people,
moving different.
I think we've talked about this also before. Like, when people like Target has trillions, billions, whatever of dollars. Bitch, do you know how much it costs to keep one store open? So when they say, yes, they didn't make $1 trillion today, that's a lot to us, but to them, that's not a lot to keep the lights on, to pay employees, to do the shipping, to buy the product and inventory. And
that's actually the negatives for them.
Yeah, so it's like no money. A lot of these big corporations do be in the negative. That's why you see them go bankrupt, like
and close down stores.
Yeah, so I just be feeling like the real liberal people that talk about like, oh, billionaires, trillionaires, da da da, or these $1 billion companies and blah blah. It's just kind of like, I mean, y'all bought into this $1 billion company to make it a $1 billion company, a $1 trillion company. So y'all help them, and now you're saying they're the enemy, like.
But you helped them succeed.
I don't
you
know.
Still giving them money. While you losing yours.
It's, people always gonna have something to say, but yeah, I would say I don't hoard for sure. I don't do that hoarding shit. Now, I do feel like I used to be like, oh, I don't want to give this away. I guess that's kind of a form of hoarding, but it's never enough that it's ever taken over my life or my space. So, but it do be some shit like, when you have clothes and they be like, oh, I haven't worn this, but maybe I'll keep it because maybe now I'll wear it. And I go through that now. 6 months later, you still ain't worn it.
Well, in my case, 4 years. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, you do that now. So
I just went shopping too recently. Don't get one this time.
Yeah, you're more of the like, I'll figure it out later type of person.
Yeah, because it does get figured out. Yeah, every time. I don't know how I do it.
I figure it out too. Like,
I'm worse with it though.
As for like a relationship, have you ever hid purchases, thought about spending, or like even like date wise, or like needing control, like someone's finances, or someone trying to control your finances in a relationship?
No, I wish a nigga would. Like, I don't know. That's too grown for me, friend. I ain't never been in a situation where.
Okay, well, think ahead. Like, when you get older and you are in a relationship with somebody married or whatever, like, would you like your man to control all the finances? Like, what do you?
Oh, no. See, I would want a joint account and I want my own account. I'm telling y'all, like, when I first watched J-Lo's movie Enough, and that girl's card was not getting accepted, approved, and she was trying to run away. Oh, that moment, I'm a little girl. I'm like, oh, always have your own bank account. And I know guys get offended by that. Like, no, this is our money, our joint account. No, nigga, you might do some weird shit. You might hold me hostage. And men are mainly head of household most of the time. And they're usually the breadwinner. So the account's under their names. Now it feels like an allowance. No, I want my own shit. We can have a joint account. We can have an emergency fund. Hell, you can even have your own account. But for me, I need my own. You're not about to have me looking like J-Lo because she was looking a hot mess trying to survive. Like, no. I can't do that. My mom always taught me that. She's like, I got my own.
Yeah, I just feel like it's good to have your own. Like, I've even talked to lawyers where they're just like, have your own shit. Don't buy everything together. Shit. Don't put nothing in just other shit. At this point, don't get married.
Yeah.
Like, I've had a lawyer tell me, just don't get married. Don't. You ain't got to. Like, y'all can be together forever without getting married. And I've seen relationships like that. Like, when marriage is more of a society thing to make society happy and the people around you to validate that you're in a loving, healthy relationship. But we see them hoes fail all the time. So
people getting cheated on right now.
Correct. So who gives a fuck? Also, as for like finances, like my boyfriend is really good at finances. And if we were to get married, definitely would have my own account. But also no, he's doing my taxes.
Yeah.
Like, cause he's good at them. He's really good at that type of stuff. So, and he likes to do it. So yeah, instead of paying somebody and have him do my taxes, hell, fuck yeah.
I do my own.
And
but
then
yeah.
I'll be okay. Letting my man handle my finances. Like, here, you get $1,000 and the rest goes here, 20% goes here, the rest goes here. Yeah. Just as long as I get what I want. You know? Like, I'm that type of person, like, please, take it off of me.
Yeah, like, you can still do that. I just want my own account.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Yours, however much of your check, or not check, because I don't get a check. But, you know, however much goes here, you need to make sure 20%. Accountability. I feel like your partner should be your accountability partner. So that's how I feel like. It would be more of accountability. Like, let's make sure our money grows where, you know. Dividends. Yeah. CDs. Interest. Trust funds. High yield savings. Yeah. Yeah. So, you got kids, get little trust funds. I was a trust baby. Yeah. So I feel like depending on who your partner is, in which some of y'all be with people that's like, y'all know bad with money. Like, first of all, I don't ever want no nigga that go shoot dice. I don't ever want no nigga that gambles with money. And I don't mean slot machines, and those can be dangerous too, but I mean gambles with life. And, you know, and they lose it all. Yeah. They never get it back. Yeah, like, I can tell when a nigga spend money on dumb shit, but if anything, right now in my relationship, I'm the nigga that spend money on dumb shit. Or no, like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. No, I don't. I'm not putting that out there. No, I don't. Because even I had to tell my boyfriend, he was like, you spend money on. I said, but think of the shit I spend money on. I spend money on stuff for my business, to elevate my business, or just because I need it for business. I said, but also I spend money on experiences. I spend money on, mostly experiences, or, you know, like if I get him something, it's something that I have validated that he needs. Like, even if it's a want, it's like, I can justify this want. Like, I know that you'll use this. I know that you'll, you know, appreciate this. I know that it'll last for however long that it needs to last to get the money's worth. You know, now, am I going to go buy some Amiri jeans? No, I don't give a fuck about fashion. Like, in that sense of like designer. And, you know, like I said, I have a client who big money, okay? And she be like, yeah, we don't wear flashy designer, big LV, big, you know. And she was like, if you ever see a man at the bar and he's constantly looking around like at people's clothes, it's because he's looking for an emblem. He's looking for what they're wearing. And I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah. She was like, because rich people, we don't wear that big shit. Like, tacky. And she even like, she was like, I don't really like Chanel anymore. You feel me? Like, so it's just kind of like, I want to be that rich. I don't care about being the LV, double C, the Gucci's. I don't care about being that rich. I want to be the rich where, bitch, you gonna have to look inside my shirt to see what I'm wearing. You feel me? You gonna look at my bag like, what's that? Yeah, you gonna have to look inside of the tag. And I don't even want you touching my shirt. So it's only 5 of these in the world. Type shit. Right. You feel me? The most designer I'm gonna have on is a Van Cleef fucking bracelet stack. And you gonna know it's Van Cleef. Or, you know, it's just, I want to be that rich. If we're talking about rich, I want to be that rich. Yeah, the designer logos everywhere is so tacky to me. Y'all be having on that big ass shit, YSL. I'm okay. I don't need that shit. Girl, honestly, it's when they be decked out with the blue Burberry hat with the Burberry shirt and the Burberry. Please stop, because I saw somebody that we know that did that. Do you know who I'm talking about? No, friend. You didn't see? They was when Burberry they did down? That? Hold on real quick. Let me see if Burberry down, y'all? Hold on. Let me go on my TikTok. Yes, I'm about to be messy right now. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck. In front of y'all. And I don't give a fuck because I have to let this bitch see this. Hold on. She was Burberry down. And I was just like, yuck. I hate that brand. That's what I'm saying. I hate that brand. Not Burberry, y'all. Not Burberry, but yeah. I just want them to step back because this video thoroughly pissed me off. That
that's so tacky.
pissed me the fuck off. Honestly, I thought it was way worse than but when I first saw this, I was like,
because I hate when they do that.
Talk about, that's just not me. Never will be that girl. Did that when I was younger, and I mean teenage to teenage.
Yeah, it was very short, limited. Yeah,
yeah. So no, never been that girl. Never been that girl. So yeah, I want to be the type of rich where you got to look inside at the tag and be like, I've never heard of that brand before. I know,
but you know, I thought it was.
And then they go look. No, and I'm gonna tell you, because Tabitha Brown one day she wore this sweater, so fucking cute, and somebody was like, "Where's your sweater from?" She put where it was from. I go look up the brand. The sweater is $5,000. Whoever in the comments asked, and she gave the answer. Bitch, I said, is what?
Was it cute?
Beautiful. It was like, I went to go look at it because I wanted it. I'm going to look at different, like, Jackie Ina, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
No, them people is real rich. Rich. Because they're not wearing that shit. They're wearing shit
from other brands elsewhere. It's just, yeah.
Small batch designers. You feel me? Where it's like, yeah, it's only 15 of these. Once it's gone, it's gone. They're not making it anymore.
No.
It was handmade in the fucking Himalayan mountains, bitch. Like, it's just like, yeah, I want to be that rich. Or I want to be rich where I can just be on vacation all the fucking time. But
yeah.
Like, nothing like I'm telling you, my one client, she literally, her and her husband was about to go on a trip. She came back from Pilates. She didn't even know they was leaving, for real. Came back, her bags is packed. I said, oh, your husband knows your style, or do you have somebody who puts together your outfit? She was like, oh, no, he went to my personal shopper and bought everything new.
Must be nice.
You know, and it was just like, see, we be imagining one type of rich lifestyle when it's like, no.
You should go with that one.
Correct. So
I did think it was cute when our friend said to us today that we look rich, we look wealthy.
You know,
we didn't do too much.
Yeah, I just watched something, and this girl, she was a braider, but she's like, I wouldn't say a luxury braider, but she's good at what she fucking does. And I'm sure her prices reflect that. And she had like, I saw her like, she was wearing slacks and like a button up, and I was kind of looking like, bitch, back slacks and a button up to braid, you know? And she said, yeah, this is my era where I started dressing like my prices.
I know, that's right.
So I too I started dressing like my prices.
It makes a difference.
Now you might have me in a little athleisure outfit, but I'm gonna make it look sexy. You know, like I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something with it. Like it makes you feel better. It makes people, I feel like, more confident when they see you. You know, and a lot of my clients, they be stepping.
I know, that's right.
They be stepping. My clients can dress. There's one client, she was like, you always say I look cute when I come in here. I said, because you always look cute.
Yeah, you just
bitch, every time you come, like, you look cute. So I'm gonna say it every time. As long as you keep on coming to look cute,
we're gonna look it together.
Correct. So I don't know. I don't really spend money on clothes and stuff as much. And if I do buy stuff, it's like pieces. But I don't know. I do have a problem with not looking at the price tag lately. There's been a few times that I go do stuff and I have not been looking at the price tag. And I'm just like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you is?
I'm saying, girl, I just been grabbing, putting it on the
My
wrist.
mom be like, how much was that? I'd be like, Like, even last night when we went to the bar, and when everybody was like, the shots over there is $20, I'm thinking, well, how much did I pay? Bitch, I don't even know how much I paid for them shots last night.
I'm not looking.
So, I don't know. That's my problem, but also, shit.
YOLO, that's how I'm feeling. I need clothes, so yeah, I will drive to the mall and just putting the clothes on my arms here, scan. I'd be surprised. I have a lot of clothes and it only costs like maybe $180.
Yep.
I'd be surprised. Like, ooh, I feel like this should be $500. But
I feel like I have gotten back to my more like frugal shopping era. Like, I have been like going to buy like clothes, but it's been Ross
And like it says pieces where you can wear them over and over again. It's not like it's a set.
Yes.
So the sets can only last for so long. You want to like jazz it up.
And even me with a set, I don't know. Like I like these pants go with a corset top, and I've worn it together. But also, like even like Fashion Nova and stuff, like I'll get a 2-piece set or something, and I'll be like, this do not look cute together. Like it actually don't look cute together. But now it's like, oh, now I have a few outfits because I'm can use the top
shorts or something
or the whatever for different outfits. So I don't know.
Yeah, I just bought this cute outfit from them. It's a cute little set, like orange short sleeve shirt with shorts. But I don't know, it's giving prison. I haven't tried it on yet.
Why'd you get orange?
But it was so cute online. Like it was a nice type of orange. But then I don't know. I think I just have to try it on.
It's just the fact that you're gonna have to pair that with other colors. Like you can't wear it with no orange shoes. You're gonna have to get like some floral shoes with some pink glasses, a green bag. Like you're gonna have to make it.
Yeah. It was so cute though, but I got it. I'm just like,
I had a set like that. It was one of my favorite sets. It was like it looked like clouds, so it's like light blue with like clouds on it. Yeah. But I mean like real clouds. Like it looks like clouds. Yeah. Not like childish, like drawn clouds, you know? Yeah. And yeah, it was like little like biker shorts with like kind of an oversized top, and it was cute. In fashion, that's where I got it from Fashion Nova. So I might have to get some more of that. Yeah, it was cute. But moving on, so we spoke about finances. You said you got to have your own account and all of that. Yeah. Have you ever dated someone like with money, like money?
I mean, yeah, but somehow I always end up being the one with the money after a while. So, explain. Did they really have money?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so I've dated all types of niggas. I've dated niggas that shit don't got a job. I was gonna say don't got a job, don't really have a steady income. I've dated niggas in the middle, like, 9-to-5ers, type shit. And then I have, talked to some wealthy men. And I have literally figured out that it don't mean shit. How much they make does not mean anything. Literally focus on their character and how they treat people, how they treat their mama, how they treat themselves. You, how they carry themselves, because the bank account and the commas and the money, it don't matter. I have literally learned that. Like, I used to feel like I still feel like how B Simone said, like, I don't want no 9-to-5 man, like, cause I'm an entrepreneur, or, I travel a lot. So if you can't travel with me, I felt that. Like, I felt that, and I still kind of feel that. But now I'm at a point where it's just kind of like, I want my partner to work with me. I want a nigga who is willing to leave his job if I'm expanding so much. And it's kind of like, well, nigga, look, I need help.
You can work in
this department. Get this check. It'll be as much or if not more than what you already make. Like, I will wait till I get to that point where I'm able to, compete with what you already making.
Right now, baby, you gotta stay where you at.
Yeah, but I want somebody who's willing to grow with me, not somebody, because to me, not just because you would say, like, I don't want to, be a part of your business or work for you or whatever. I just feel like, some people men let their pride get to them.
Well, they're tied to money. Yeah. Society told them to be tied to money, and that's the problem. So money is their personality. So when they don't have it, they're mean as fuck to you. Everything is your fault. Mean. Oh, they're horrible. And when they do have it, oh, they're the nicest person in the whole wide world. It really is. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah.
The world is yours, princess.
Yeah. And then also, I mean, you have niggas who are okay with not having money. And like they always say, the broke niggas have the best dick.
And they have a lot of availability.
Okay, exactly. And women fall into that. We see that there are women who love after lockup. Not even love after lockup, but I was watching some show, and this lady literally loved talking to men that were in jail. Like, she loved talking to men that were in jail. Why? Because they were seated. They had all day to talk to her. Blah, blah.
Conversations.
She wasn't getting no money out of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, money really don't matter. It's what you want out of a person.
Yeah.
You know, like the money, yeah, that's the icing on the cake. You know, all of that. But other than that, like that shit don't matter. I done dated every type of man. And like if my man works a 9 to 5 and does other shit, whereas, you know, I'm a esthetician, I got my business or whatever. And yeah, shit, I asked him, like, if I ever got to the point where I was making so much money, like, would you be willing to quit your job to come help me, you know, take on the business? Like, as I would, of course, pay you. I don't expect you to work for free. Like, and that's your money. You feel me? And he was like, yeah. I mean, we would have to get to that point to see if he really down. But, you know, there's been other niggas that even based off of that question, they were like, hell no. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, you're so prideful. And whatever you're doing right now is not even doing nothing. I'm not saying that it never will, but the way that they was going, it's like, this is not going to be nothing but a job.
Right.
So,
yeah, I don't know. I just know I don't want to date a man with no money. I don't. That abuse is a lot. I've been through it. They're so mean. They're hurtful. They mean to their own parents, to their family and friends.
Niggas with money that don't want to see you have money.
And that's where their pride and ego also kicks in, and their insecurity. Because when you start making more money than your man, then they feel belittled. And that's just something they created in their own, like their own selves. Like, you came up with that narrative. I'm just existing and just trying to live my best life.
Yeah, it's like we've all been in that place. Like, and now I've had niggas who will ask me for money. My ex-boyfriend would ask me for money like it was no problem. Like, didn't even think about it. Like, that was his hobby. Can I have some money? Can I have $20? I would tell him all the time, like, you're nickel and diming me for $20 every day. Like, $20 here, $30 there, $40 here, and it would just be like, do you just want $100? Like, why would
that's what you need?
Yeah, like, and I don't know, he would do that with everybody, and it just got to the point where it's like, ew. Where it's like,
it gives bum.
Even now, like, I have a man where I don't know how much that man made. I don't know nothing, and it's not a burden for me. He don't never tell me like, "Nah, bro, can I borrow this?" Or like, you know, like if he did, like I would, because it's like that's not normal. I would know, like, oh, you're down and out if you ask me, because he's a manly man. He's very much like, I'm gonna provide regardless.
You embarrassed,
yeah. So I see the difference where it's just like, yeah, like my ex's relationship with money is so bad, like, still buys bottles every weekend.
See, that's embarrassing. And when I was with a guy that didn't have any money, he thought that shit was cute. Like, I would tell him, okay, like, when it's time for me to buy a house, you're going to be the one that feels some type of way because you didn't put the money, time, and effort into wanting to buy a house. You're going to feel some type of way that the house is under my name. We're going to feel less of a man. No, I'm not, because I know you got money and it's okay if I like move in with you. And then, you know, we weren't together anymore. And then he tried to move in with his other girlfriend, and he told somebody, oh, like, how do you feel about a guy moving in with a girl? And the girl, not knowing that he's talking about himself, the girl was like, he's a bum, he's a loser. And then he got his feelings hurt, and it's like, oh, he didn't listen to me. And then I had another guy tell my homegirl, who's a doctor, he was like, oh, well, she makes money, so I also don't care if, like, the house is under her name. Like, are you serious?
I've heard a nigga be like, well, she got money, that mean I got money, so...
No, baby, I got money. I don't know what you got.
Or it's just like, you have to think about that even with your parents. Like, I love when people be like, my parents are rich, I'm not rich, or my parents got money, I ain't got money. Like, I've just been privileged to be able to mooch off of them, you know, or whatever. But yeah, like,
or my business.
Niggas that are comfortable with living off of not just women, people in general, even their parents. Like, I've seen people not just live off of their parents, but like, essentially you're scamming your parent. Like, you're taking advantage of them for sure. And I hate
the people around you.
Yeah. But also it's like, you see these people all the time. Like, people live above their means. Like, as many people driving around in nice cars, living in Section 8 housing, or it's just like, get it together. You know, like, we've all been there, and that's how I am with like people I date. Like, if you're in a hard time, been there. I could be in a hard time tomorrow. Right. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. My money's not always consistent.
My months aren't consistent. I have to keep going. So how dare I sit here and be like, you gotta make this, you gotta make that. Half of you bitches, like we said, if you can't buy it 3 times,
you don't need to be buying it at all.
You don't need to buy it at all. You don't need to be asking nobody else to buy it for you.
Then you don't need to have no attitude about it, about why they can't get it, because you can't get it.
Okay, because if a nigga want to be petty and be like, I want my money back for my Chanel, here you go. And here's interest, bitch.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that would be some petty, sassy shit, but I'm just saying.
Right.
I want to be ready to get a nigga.
You ain't got to worry about me.
Yeah, here you go, and here's a little more to get you the fuck on out my face.
And don't talk to me.
Okay? Like, so I don't know. Men with money. Let's see, what else we got on them? What is your actual, do you have any deal breakers when it comes to financial incompatibility? Like, do you need to be making, like, yeah, for you, does he need to be making like a certain amount, or?
No, I'm not like the girls that's like, oh, he needs to be making like 8 figures and stuff. Like, I need you to make enough that can take care of us. That is it. Like, be practical and logical here. Like, I also would like it if he made more than me. That's it.
Okay.
Make more than me. I didn't even care. Now, I was in my early 20s. If I was making $20 and my man was making 22, you make more than me is fine. Like, but in adult years, just make more than me and let's figure it out. Like,
so he has to make more than you.
I would like it because we know how men are. We know. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Every man feels the type of way when a woman makes more than them. So I will prefer for him to make more than me. But I don't need you to be like rich.
See, that's funny because I don't feel that way.
Really?
I don't feel that way. I feel like with my man now, like, I know that I make more. And I feel like, if anything, he talks about it, like, it makes him want to do better.
Which is good.
You know, and
we don't hear that often, though.
I don't feel like this thing of I want to make more than you so I can feel like a man. I feel like it's just like, oh, okay, like, I see what you're doing. And I see how it's, how it's benefiting you.
Right.
Okay, I know that this is not the end. Like, or it's like his dad has been working. His dad's like 75 and still like works or was working. And he was like, yeah, my dad worked this many jobs and and I was like, personally, I don't want a man that gotta work 3 jobs to pay the bills, take care of his family.
I'm never gonna see you.
Yeah, I don't want that. So I want somebody who can figure it out. How can you be at home more? That's always been my thing. Like, I know I've always wanted to be a mom, a wife. So my goal in life always has been, what can I do to be at home more?
Yep.
So even now, like, I'm able to spend time with my boyfriend. I'm able to do things while he's at work. And, I'm able to do those things because that's the life that I've been trying to prepare myself for. Like, how can I be the mom that's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm done by 3 to go pick up the kids from school and I'm at home for the rest of the night.
How can I curate the perfect life?
Exactly. I can still be the chaperone because I don't have to be at work all day, or right now I can go ahead and block that off my schedule, whatever, and come be the chaperone for a field trip or whatever it may be.
I feel like I kind of already lived that life without the extra funds. Like when I go to Pilates at 12.
But that's what I'm saying. You're already curating that life. So it's like, when you bring another being into that life, it's like, oh, bitch, this is what I've been preparing for. Like,
this is what I do.
Me staying at home is nothing because I was staying at home by myself, during the day anyway. So now I'm staying at home with my baby, like normal.
I go to Pilates at 12. I ask people to come with me even when they're at work. Like,
bitch, that shit used to piss me off so bad.
It'd be 12 o'clock and I'd be like, Pilates, you guys should come. Who wants to come with me? People are at work during lunchtime.
She was like, well, you can come at the... No. So when I get off of work, I'm going home. So, bitch, fuck you.
That is the life I curated for myself. Like, how can I maintain this life when I get older? Like, or when I get a man? Yeah. Okay. He's going to have to step to Pilates at 12.
Period. Oh, have you ever felt like the sponsor? And how did that feel?
Yes.
Me too.
Ooh.
It's a yucky feeling.
It's so yucky. It makes me feel like a Nicholas.
Like I said, when that man was, can I get $20? Can I get $20? Can I get $20? What?
Ooh, that's
Boy,
so
are
irritating.
you serious? And it was I think what bothered me is that, to me, it was not breaking his pride. Like,
No.
it was not made. It wasn't like
it was like boosting it in a way.
It was just like, can I get $20? Can I get $20?
And you was comfortable to fix your lips to ask, like,
and
with
even
no hesitation.
after we broke up and like say we started like talking again, like this nigga had the nerve to ask me to pay his rent. I don't have enough money. I said, nigga, at this point you make more than me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting up my business and just now getting clients, nigga.
You have a consistent check.
You have a consistent fucking check and you make over $100,000 a year and you're asking me to pay your rent instead of saying, hey, I'm just not going to go to the club for 2-3 weeks, 3 months. You're willing to ask your ex-girlfriend who you claim made you feel less of a man and for some money?
Seems like you want to do that.
Why would
Seems that be triggering.
Did it?
Yeah, no, my ex-boyfriend let me pay for everything, like, towards, like, the end. And he was okay with it. Like, if he could sit on the couch and just let things come to him, he was fine. And that's just bum behavior. Like, our last meal together, we went to a Mexican restaurant. I think it was $85. And instead of him putting out his wallet, he sat there like a whole princess waiting for me to pay it. And I paid it, and I said to myself, oh, he will never go out to eat with me again. Like, this is final. I paid for my own birthday trip. He still owed me $246 for the hotel. Like, at this point, I paid for my birthday. I did it all. Like,
yeah, that's what I was doing, and I was like, nah, I don't like that. Like, I'm not fucking with that. Where it's like, now I have a man who would just be like, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Wherever he can help, he can help. Like, he's gonna help. Like, you know, like, when I'm with him, I don't have to pay for food. But honestly, I have to fight him sometimes and be like, I'm taking you on a date. Just come on. Like, I got it. Like, you know?
yeah.
So, it feels good having someone that's like, you know, I've had niggas that's like, they can sit in the bed all day. You can go to work and they'll still be in the same spot when you get back. He's the type of nigga that I'd be like, if you don't lay down, like, you go to work later. You have a night shift. You need to stay asleep. Just because I'm getting up going to work
don't mean you
gotta get up. That don't make you a bum ass nigga. But also, I try not to dwell on that because I also want him to know, like, I do also love that you are proactive and wanting to get up and
start your day,
but also contribute. You know, as opposed to I'm just gonna lay here. You know, and I tell him like, you're good. I've dealt with bum ass niggas, so believe me, I know you're going to work tonight.
I know you're not a bum ass nigga. Yeah. I
know. Baby, you deserve some rest.
Yeah, I want you to sit back and relax. I even had another guy just be like, he'd be like, yo, let me get a hundo. And it's like, okay. Let me get a hundo. Come on, let me get a hundo. Like, you too comfortable. What happened to you being big money? And then I also feel like they flip the script and be like, no, you're big money. Oh, it's not going to work out between us. Because you're looking at me like I'm a bank, and that's not who I am. But as a man, though, like, why are you comfortable just asking your woman, like, for money consistently, like, regularly? And then if I ask you, it's, oh, I don't got it. Or why would I give you money? Like, no, I'm not giving you a hundo. I'm sorry. I don't like feeling like a sponsor. But you know what? When you make me feel that way, then yeah, I do turn to a man. I turn to a Nicholas Ross. I'm not Nicole's Rose anymore. I can talk to you any type of way. I start to treat you like a bitch.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've read something where it was just like, when women start being mean to niggas and condescending, it's because you don't respect them.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not about money. Like, it's so not about money. Because it's like I said, I don't know how much my boyfriend, I really don't. I really do not. All I know is that nigga don't ask me for shit.
And he gets the job done.
And he gets the fucking job done. He handles his business, his bills is paid. And he's still able to do for me. And he don't never make it a burden like, I'm broke, like, he never does that. Like, there might be some times where he'd be like, I gotta tighten up. I spent too much money on this trip, so you know, we gotta slow down. But even still, like, us slowing down is like, oh, okay, we're gonna get 1 drink instead of 10.
Yes.
Or sometimes I'll be like, I'm gonna cook. Like, we don't need to spend money. I gotta cook, or, you know, and it just be like, I don't know. I just feel like it's not a burden. Now it's like okay, we gotta chill right now. You know, where I've told him, like, yeah, I'm at a point in my my bank account where I need to slow the fuck. You know, just paid bills or rent or whatever. So yeah, but other than that, like, yeah, I feel like it can work. I feel like I don't need a nigga that make more than me, but I need a nigga that's willing to help out.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay,
to
well, I mean, you know, if I'm making so much money and I'm like, okay, I need help. You like, you know what? I'm quitting this job. I'm gonna come work for you. Okay.
With no complaints.
No prideful shit.
The ones I was with, they were complaining. And you're absolutely right about when it comes to respect. I did start respecting them. I don't respect you because now I'm looking at you like you a bitch. I'm treating you like you a bitch. I talk to you any kind of way.
Because all you show me is bitch.
Yes, that's the key word.
You sitting here with your on your fucking phone waiting for me to pay an $85 bill.
Not even offering to go half at least. Yeah, no, you're a bitch ass nigga to me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't respect you. I don't at all. And then I will come home whenever I want to. I started doing what niggas would do.
Yep.
I make the money, so I'm going to move how I want to.
And see, at that point, that's when you know it's time to break it off with somebody. When you start doing shit that's just blatantly disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? It's time to fucking break it off because you do not respect that person. And that's how I felt. I used to be like, broke ass nigga. Blah, blah,
right.
Blah, because it would just be like, it's not only that you don't have the funds, it's the fact that you're not trying to go get them. You're trying to spend mine just willy-nilly.
You comfortable being a fucking bum. Sit on that couch not doing nothing.
Yeah, so I'm going to get comfortable with telling you a bitch ass bum ass nigga.
And I'm going to do whatever I want.
Yeah, girl,
ooh, child.
We just took it there. Yeah, no, when it comes to financials, like, I think in my life, like, even when I talk to my CPA, and I've come a long way when it comes to money, is like, yeah, no, the last few years I've been really trying to hone in on the things that I want versus the things that I need, just like we did in our, like, Elevate program. Like, that helped. Being like, okay, these are the things that I want, these are the things I need, these are the things I desire, and bitch, I went on that list and I said, damn. Like, I put Europe on there. I put things on there that I was like, wow, I'm really doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like, this shit is really happening because it's written down. It's somewhere I can see it. And it shows me, okay, this is how much money you need to make for the things that you need. These are how much money you need to make extra for the things that you want and the things that you desire. So I feel like making that plan and I'm like, dang, I'm really adulting. Like, you know, I'm really spending money where I need to spend money now. Now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I want to start getting assets, making my money grow and stuff like that.
Yeah, same.
So, yeah. But, I mean, any other things about money today? I just want to be a rich bitch. Like, I
do.
I want to be wealthy. I want my kids to be wealthy. I want my kids to also be hard workers. Like, you know, like, I would
learn the value of money.
Yes, like, financial literacy
is important, you know, and we like that in our community.
Yeah, numbers become daunting. Financial shit becomes daunting. Like, it's hard to see where you fail in those areas.
And you see why people commit suicide.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Not saying y'all should do it, but, like, you understand why, because it just has a chokehold on people.
Yeah. And even when I got my financials and QuickBooks and stuff together, when I looked, I said, damn, I actually did pretty good. Like, I spent money only on the things I needed for real. And then with the things that I wanted, that was with my extra little money. But as for, like, what I profited last year as a business owner and everything, I was like, wow, I did well. Good. I did well. So I was happy that it wasn't like, oh, because there's been years, you know, you do your financial profit and loss. I'm like, damn, I made this much money and damn, really only profited a few percent. Like, you know, off of that, where it's like, okay, bitch, you got to do better.
Right.
So, but the thing is, I have the mindset of, it's not saying it's not that I need to do better, but it's like, it's not that I need to do better. I just need to make more money.
Yeah.
For the things that I want.
So I can be happy and satisfied.
Exactly. All right. So, I mean, that's all that I have today.
Same.
I mean, so we done went through money trauma from ourselves, our parents, and even in relationships. So, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this video and to our channel. Make sure you go follow us on your favorite streaming platform, listening platform, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, whatever.
No, SoundCloud only gave us 2 episodes. No SoundCloud. Gotta pay for it.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Well, no SoundCloud.
Just Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.
Spotify, and YouTube. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also make sure you let us know what else you want to hear about from us.
And follow us on all of our platforms on our Terms Podcast.
Period.
Oh, and our businesses, Eladine Hair and
Hulk_apothecary on Instagram and TikTok.
Yay.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.